Hey everybody, it's Phil Gamesh. So in my last video, I was at 98 subscribers, and I asked, I promised I would put together like a contest if I could get up over 100 subscribers, and and you guys like responded in a huge way. I got like 25 subscribers in less than a week. That just absolutely blows me away. That is so awesome. Um, I mean, 25, it may not sound like much if you're like Cinema Sins or whoever, but to me, it's just enormous. It's huge, and I love it. I thank you guys so much. It's just absolutely overwhelming. So I am putting something together, and hopefully I'll have it up like this weekend. So yeah, I just wanted to just thank everybody who's subscribed and everybody who watches my videos and all that stuff. All the people who leave comments, you guys are terrific. I'm incredibly grateful. Um, anyway, okay, today is what is today? The 10th? Right, yeah. Yes, it's the 10th of October. Sorry, I was just kind of frazzled, I guess. I don't know. The 10th of October, 2018. It's New Comic Book Day, Wednesday, and I picked up my stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and show that off before I do the contest this weekend. First off, my shop gave me this DC Essential Graphic Novels 2019. I haven't flipped through it yet, but it was free. They just, in fact, they didn't even ask me. They just told me. They're like, "Here, take this." So I took it. And also free, I found one of these. This came out like, I don't know, maybe a month ago, but I hadn't seen it around anywhere, and I just finally ran across one today. This has the preview of Batman Damned in the back, and I don't know, it's been getting a little bit of buzz just because of that, I think. So I'm glad I found one. I mean, it's the first time I've noticed one in any shop that I've gone to. But moving on to the new comics for this week. Start with the indies first. From Aftershock, I grabbed The Last Space Race #1. I really like this cover. I like good science fiction stories, so I thought I would give this a shot. I think it's about like astronauts. But, well, I'm not sure exactly, but I know it's got like personality conflicts between some of the characters who are trying to get into space for. But I don't really know the details of what's going on with it. I think I read the solicitation once, like a week or two ago. Anyway, from Image, grab The Beauty #24. It's a super yellow cover. Oblivion Song #8. And this one I wasn't really interested in until I saw this variant cover. This is Murder Falcon #1. I'm not entirely sure what it's about, but I just kind of dug that kind of heavy metal vibe that it's got going on for this particular cover, so I went ahead and grabbed it. And I wasn't planning to get this one originally, but then I heard a little bit more about it and I thought it sounded cool. Because, again, I like some good science fiction stories. So this is Infinite Dark #1. And from what I understand, I think it's about some people living on a space station, like, towards the heat death of the universe at the very end of time or whatever. So, I don't know. That premise sounds kind of cool to me. And the last book from Image that I picked up is the Bengal variant for Unnatural #4. That one's a little intense. but I think it's pretty cool looking. All right, moving on to Marvel. Spider-Geddon #1 came out with a bajillion covers, naturally, because Marvel doesn't do anything by half measures. So I just picked up the Gwen Stacy Spider-Woman cover because I don't know, she's a hot character, and my store had all the covers, and there weren't that many of these, so I don't know. I thought maybe people might be picking them up. And then I picked up the Battle Lines cover for Amazing Spider-Man #7. I do kind of like these Virgin covers that Marvel's doing, and the near Virgin covers that DC's doing. They're all pretty cool. I haven't been reading this series, but this was the last issue, so I grabbed it. Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider, #25. I'm not sure if he's supposed to die in this issue or what, but I'll flip through it and kind of see what happens. But it is the last issue, so those are always, well, not always. It depends on what's going on with the series, but a lot of the times, if a series just kind of runs its course and then the orders for it trail off, and the last issue is pretty under-ordered. If something important happens in it, it can be sought after later on. So it might be a good long-term hold. You never know. Also picked up the Battle Lines cover for Venom #7. I was hoping to find that secret variant with the tongue coming out of his mouth on the regular cover, but my store didn't have any, and I stopped by one other store and they didn't have any either, so I just kind of gave up on it. Maybe I'll stumble across one somewhere, but I doubt it. But that's okay. It doesn't really matter. And I grabbed the Battle Lines cover for Avengers #9. I like the regular cover, but I couldn't pass up this version. Finally, from Marvel, Infinity Wars #4. You got all the mashup characters on there. Well, not all of them, but some of them. So that's pretty cool looking. Okay. Moving on to DC. I wasn't really planning to get this one either, but this is the foil cover for Hawkman #5. It's a Brian Hitch cover, and I like his artwork. And it's pretty cool looking in person. I don't know how well the foil effect kind of shows up on video, but these are pretty nice covers. I also grabbed the regular foil cover for Superman #4. I had the Adam Hughes variant there, but there wasn't really anything about it that grabbed my attention, so I just went with this one. Then I grabbed the Art Germ foil cover for Supergirl 23. Unfortunately, this is not as bad as the Batman covers were last week, but there is like a little dent along the spine, and all the copies had it, and then I went to another store and they all had it as well. So I guess it's just another one of those things. I've been hearing about this with the Batman issues. Like it seems like pretty much everywhere they were damaged. So I don't know what happened, but DC's got to lock that stuff down. And then I picked up the Yasmin Putri cover for Wonder Woman 56, also a foil cover. I thought that was pretty nice looking. Although, probably not as nice looking as the Jenny Frison cover. So I grabbed that one as well. And this one sold out at my shop, so I was really happy that I grabbed a copy. It's the same thing happened this week that happened last week, with a massive crowd waiting outside before the doors opened, and then stuff disappearing off the shelves. This time I was able to kind of elbow my way through the crowd. And it's a good thing too, because that Bengal variant of Unnatural was the last one, and I managed to grab it. And there was only maybe 2 or 3 of these on the shelf left before I managed to get mine. So if I hadn't been aggressive, I definitely would have missed out. But don't worry, I wasn't like so aggressive that I was knocking people over or anything. It was polite, just a bunch of people saying "excuse me" to each other as they kept grabbing for books. All right, moving on. Got the Artgerm cover for Catwoman #4. That's a really nice cover. And I picked up the Simone Bianchi cover for Detective 990. And another one that sold out pretty quickly at my shop, the Mattina cover for Suicide Squad 47. Seems like if you combine Mattina with Harley Quinn, it's in demand. And this last one also sold out really quickly, so I'm really glad I managed to get it. This is the Yasmin Putri cover for Red Hood Outlaw 27. That's a nice cover. I like this. It's like the cloth threads trailing away with a little spatter of color next to it. That's really cool looking. Even when I was checking out at my shop, they told me, they saw that I had this one. They were like, don't let anybody take this one from you. So they know what's up. They know people want this stuff. All right, so that's my entire haul for the day. Again, I'm gonna try to have that contest video out maybe Friday or Saturday. So just thanks for watching, and everybody have a great week collecting comics.